From the Hooker-Dunham Theater and Gallery, it's Thorn In My
Hooker-Dunham Theater and Gallery's original game show. I'm your host, Shannon Ward. Tonight, we will guide 3 contestants through a series of challenges that we made up based on a chosen theme. But before we reveal this month's theme, we must meet our contestants. So, first up, looking to grab that championship by their claws, it's Tim Guarente. While there are over 5,000 species of crabs, with only 4,500 considered true crabs, there's only one true Cassidy Majer! And finally, looking to protect his 2-time championship like a crab's chitin carapace protects its soft tissue, it's Steve Washkevich! Steve is the 2-time champion. Tim has been a contestant before and is here for redemption. Cassidy's new.
Nice to see ya.
Now we come to the part of the show where we pick our theme for the evening. As always, we here at Thorn In My Side have decided to keep things simple, to take a step back from all the CGI and interconnected subplots that form a vast cinematic universe, and let you, the audience, get a glimpse behind the curtain to see how things work here. So, you're getting a glimpse behind the curtain. This is a fun video. Let's all watch it together. That's right, folks. It's bingo ball time. What is happening? Tonight, Jay will be adding 3 new themes into the mix. Themes that you may get to see selected for a future show. So, what will be the first theme added this evening? Oh, it is, you guessed it, folks, it's sync.
And the scrolly bar at the top just hit the next slide.
Atomic number 30, it has 5 stable isotopes of atomic weight, plus an extra 2 radioisotopes. Woo! We may be in for that treat tonight. And into the theme pool it went. So next we have the Pacific Northwest. In general, the Pacific Northwest has a wet and cool climate, which has led to the growth of extensive forests featuring some of the largest trees in the world. And, personal note, the setting of one of my favorite series, Twin Peaks? No, it's Twilight. And finally, for our last new entry, we have, we have the Armistice of November 11th, 1918. The armistice between Germany and the Allies was the first step to ending World War I. And now, the moment everyone has been waiting for. Time to pick tonight's theme.
It didn't work. There we go.
Screw that down, bud.
Hey!
Yay! And it looks like tonight's theme will be, you guessed it, folks, it's Saturday! Better luck next time, Zink. What could be better than a Saturday? Getting up early to catch the latest Saturday morning cartoon while eating a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's part of a complete breakfast. Remember our breakfast episode. Saturdays are a long-honored tradition of relaxation and doing nothing avoiding chores, and seeing what kind of fun you and your best friend could come up with. Maybe, if you got lucky, it could turn into a sleepover and you can all go to Blockbuster to rent a movie and wonder what exactly is behind that curtained off section. Who doesn't love a Saturday? Well, now that we have our theme, let's get to it. Saturday mornings. Rushing downstairs to catch the latest of G.I. Joe. Solving the mystery of the sludge monster from the Earth's core with Scooby-Doo and the gang. Waiting in anticipation for Captain Planet to finally arrive and save the Earth from pollution. Go, Planet! Yes, Saturday morning is the time for cartoons. Whether you were loyal to Fox and their superhero-dominated lineup, or CBS with such classics as The Pebbles and Bam Bam Show, on Saturday mornings you tuned in on the Boob Tube. I saw Booba Tuba. I didn't read this before. On Saturday mornings, you turned on the boob tube, and that's where you lived for the next 3 hours. What sort of living situation is the booba tube? Horrifying. Which brings us to tonight's first game, which we like to call Name That Tune! Solid pun. In this game, we will be testing your knowledge of Saturday morning cartoons and the characters that make them great. We will show each of you the silhouette of a Saturday morning cartoon character, and you just simply have to name that tune. Pretty simple, right? Good? All right. Steve's suspicious. Skeptical. All right. All right. Away we go. Tim, you're up first. All right. Created by Hanna-Barbera, we've got... Oh, people seem to know it already. We've got Zabu the Great, we've got Captain Caveman, or Admiral Bedrock. Name that tune, Tim.
Is that Zabu the Great?
Tim, is that your final answer?
Oh, come on. You can't ask me.
Captain Caveman is what he's going with. Let's take a look.
Literally.
It's Captain Caveman! Captain Caveman is a cartoon from the 70s that answers the age-old question, what if Charlie's Angels had a best friend who was a caveman? Cassidy, you're up.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look. He may not be a master of the universe, but he sure knows a lot of them. Is it the Dungeon Master? Is it Alakazam? Or is it Orko? Name that tune. And do you know any of these?
No. So I'm gonna go with Alakazam.
Alakazam, final answer?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look. It's Orko! Orko's from the 80s cartoon He-Man and the Master of the Universe. Orko was a magical character whom the creators originally named Gorpo, until they realized that Gorpo is super lame and not at all epic, and Orko would be a billion times cooler. Okay, Steve. Another Hanna-Barbera creation. Is this Fleabag? Is it Muttley? Or is it Bow Wowzers? Name that tune. It's Muttley?
It's Molly.
Okay, you seem absolutely positive.
I feel good about it.
Feeling good about
I feel
it?
like this was on that weird Olympics sport thing, and Muttley was the friend of all the other.
I couldn't tell you. But alright, let's take a look. It's Muttley. A mostly silent, villainous sidekick, Muttley is known primarily for his signature wheezy laugh, which the voice actor apparently recycles ad nauseum for at least half a dozen other characters before Muttley. Tim, back to you. Alright, looks like we've got a robot in disguise. Is it Skywar? Is it Starscream? Or Thundercracker? Name that too.
Tim, I swear to God.
Starscream?
Starscream,
I'm
final
gonna get in
answer.
trouble for this, but Starscream?
Starscream? Alright, let's take a look.
Oh, yeah.
It's Thundercracker! I heard you say that a
Come on, Cassidy, go!
If you didn't catch this character on Transformers, you may have seen him in one of his many comic book crossover appearances with characters from G.I. Joe, Back to the Future, Star Trek, Ghostbusters, My Little Pony, and Angry Birds. Yes, those are all real. Okay. Over to you, Cassidy.
Okay.
Which Italian terrapin is this? Is it Donatello? Is it
Wow! I think that is Leonardo.
You seem sure.
I believe I am.
All right, let's take a look. Cowabunga dudes, it's so this beloved character has gone through many incarnations, but we know him best from his appearance in 1990's cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue, where he ducks into the sewer to prevent him from buying crack. Steve, time to name that tune.
I was that child actor.
I'm glad
Not
you're
on
here
crack
today.
today.
I'm glad you're here. Oh, and it worked. The sewage abduction worked. All right.
That's a duck of some sort.
Part of Disney's trio of ducklings. Is it Huey? Is it Dewey?
I just want to say that this is a kangaroo court.
Okay, they're colorful.
It's a dog kangaroo.
Just like the turtles.
They're very easy to tell apart.
They are easy to talk.
We're gonna go with Louie.
You go with Louie. What does the audience sing?
Dewey.
All sorts of different answers. All right,
Yeah,
Louie
that
is
was a
going.
lot of answers.
You're going with Louie?
Ben, what do you think?
He's going with Louie. Let's take a look. It's Huey. You probably know Huey is one of Donald Duck's nephews. You may not know that in his first cartoon appearance, we learned that his mother, Donald's sister, is named Dumbella. Walt Disney reportedly said the name was to help audiences understand how dumb she is. All right, contestants. It's time for the final round. Tim, we will start with you. Hopefully the Sword of Omens will give you sight beyond sight. Is it Lion-O, Tigra, I'm sorry. Tigra, thank you, Jesse. Or Wily Kit? Name that tune.
Wiley Kit?
Wily Kit, let's take a look. It's Lion-O. Jesse, can you do the Lion-O, ho! The leader of the Thundercats, Lion-O. Thank you. The leader of the Thundercats, Lion-O, is only 12 years old, but aged physically to the age of 24. It is unconfirmed that Thundercats inspired the plot of the 2004 rom-com 13 Going on 30, but we have our suspicions. Cassidy, it's your turn. Coming in at 3 apples tall, we have Papa Smurf, Brady Smurf, or Smurf.
Okay, I think she needs some encouragement. Got it, right?
That is
Not a Smurf.
that is Brainy Smurf.
Brainy Smurf. Okay, let's take a look. It's Smurfette. Smurfette. Smurfette was created by the wicked Gargamel in order to spy on the Smurfs and sow jealousy using her feminine wiles. Fortunately, the Smurfs, who believe in due process, tried Smurfette in court and determined that her being too hot was Gargamel's fault and not hers. Not guilty. I want to point out a fun thing that I think you all will appreciate here. Tim saved the day today by filling in for a contestant who couldn't be here, whose name is Eli. We did a Control-F search and replace to replace all Eli's with Tim, which made the word believe Bitimieve. It took me reading that sentence to realize what had happened.
Shannon, I saw that coming, and I want to say good job. Nothing
is not professional here. All right, Steve, we'll throw you a classic for the last last one.
Okay.
Here it is. All right, here it is.
I love this!
A pioneering force in the world of Saturday morning cartoons, you'd recognize this character wherever you'd see them. From toy lines and snacks to everything in between. Is it Fred Flintstone? Is it George Jetson?
There's no names on this one.
Or is it Scooby-Dooby-Doo? Name that too.
Can you hum a few bars for me? No?
No?
It's really obvious to me.
Steve's got a favorite giant Scooby-Doo. It's Scooby-Doo. It's 100% Scooby-Doo.
100% Scooby-Doo. Let's take a look. No, obviously it's the Flintstones. It's one of the most iconic characters.
So much snow.
So, as we all know, patriarch of the Flintstone family, Fred and his wife and kids live in a post-apocalyptic primitive society after the Russians nuked Earth. Talking dinosaurs, which are the product of radium-induced evolution, constantly trying and failing to reproduce the civilized technological society humanity once knew, and you can't convince us otherwise. And that's, thank you, it all tracks, yeah, you're right. And that's all, folks. All right, Jesse, come on up here.
Cassidy in third place with 0 points. And a tie in first place with Steve and Tim with 1 point.
High scoring game. We're moving on.
You made this.
So, you've watched all your favorite tunes. You've eaten 4 bowls of Sugar Brand sugar flakes and are ready to face the many magical adventures Saturday can bring. But, no! Mom has finally come downstairs and says you have chores. Mom! We'll get you all flustered and frustrated in a game we like to call Boring Choring. Another solid name. The game is simple enough. Each of you will have a turn while your fellow contestants wait backstage. You will start.
Wait, are we taking them off the stage?
Nope, they're going to listen first.
Yeah, they see what happens. Don't question me on stage, Jesse.
Each of you will have a turn while your fellow contestants wait backstage. You will start on the couch. Once your timer begins, you will have to complete these 3 chores as soon as possible. 1. You must sweep up the mess in the corner and put it in the trash.
It's coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out. You must get all this laundry into the hamper, and then you must take the trash out. Sweep the trash up, put it in the trash. Put laundry in hamper, take trash out. Those are the 3 things. Understood? That's it. Any questions?
Do we have to do it in that order?
That's a wonderful question. I don't think so.
Stay on
No.
stage.
No, the hamper stays on stage.
If it's not in the rules, it's not in the rules.
Where does
He's bringing the trash out.
You just bring the trash
No, but
down.
like,
Oh, off stage. Off
Right,
stage.
off
Bring it out. Off stage. That's it. Cassidy, we're going to start with you. Great. Who knows where this is from? I don't know the answer. All right. Cassidy, second place. You ready? I'm so ready. Okay. Ready? Set. You know.
Shannon, I swear to God.
I was thinking about what I like to do when my mom gives me chores, and I turn those boring old tasks into a fun and exciting game. So, Cass, I think you should do all your tasks, but the floor is lava.
Is the rug lava?
Let's see you get those chores done. That one most certainly is lava. Your time starts now.
I just
We're resetting. That was some cool maneuvering. Nice work. Cassidy, don't tell them what happened. Next up we have Steve.
So far away.
Steve, come on out. Cassidy, don't tell them what happened. Where did they go? Yes, on the couch. All right. Steve, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, set. So I was thinking about this game, Steve.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. I get the angle we're going for, and that chores are boring, but that doesn't mean the game has to be boring, all right?
I hear ya.
So, Steve, I think you should do all your tasks, but the floor is on. And your time starts now.
Music calling us! Music calling! Let's go to the bridge!
Let's go ahead.
Good, you have the exit.
Guys, keep going.
Thank you. Now, swivel your knees. You're gonna throw at your back.
That's it. All right. Nice work, Steve. All right, clear the stage. Now we gotta bring Tim out. Okay, audience, before Tim comes out, you want to join me on the next ready, set,
Yes,
now?
let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna do ready, set, you know. All right, Tim, come on up. Jay's gonna put it out. He's gonna put it out. Don't worry. Jay's a professional.
As much as that once before.
All right. Tim, you're ready on the couch. All right, here we go. All right, audience, say it with me. Ready, set, you know. The audience and I have been talking. And this game is boring. You should have known it's called boring chores. So, Tim, we've all decided you should do all your chores, but the floor is long. Let's see you get those chores done. Your time starts now.
Yeah, you can call that. Oh, these excellent floor protection.
That's the same amount everyone else has. Okay, get out now, get out. All right, now you gotta take the trash out. Take the trash out. Use the clothes on the floor. The floor. Trash out. Use the clothes on the floor.
Or jump in the hamper and walk the hamper over. Up.
Use the clothes. Guarente! Will everyone come on back to the stage? Man, we saw a lot of fun strategies. When we were practicing this game, we all tried to come up with what our strategies would be. And I chose, I think, the worst one. You all did better than I did. I chose to try to run on the yoga ball like a circus outfit. The physics don't work that way. All right. Nice work, everybody. Jesse, come on up and give us points. Do you know the points?
I do.
Okay, go.
All right, so with 28 seconds and being burned alive, Cassidy. With 1 minute and 5 seconds and being burned alive, it's Steve. And the only one that's successfully going to get 2 points is Tim. So Tim in the lead with 3 points, Steve in second with 1, and Cassidy still got 0.
Anyone's game. All right. Cool beans. Your chores are finally done. It's time for games. Awesome. We all know that Saturdays are for nurturing imagination. Even a simple ball game can become whatever you and your friends dream up. But be careful, because one kid's dream may be another kid's nightmare. Oh no. Yeah. It's deep stuff. We will explore this in a game we're calling Front Potato. We are going to be playing a classic game of hot potato. The object of the game is to pass this ball between the 3 of you while the music plays. You gain a point if you are the one holding the ball when the music runs out. Now the object of the game is to get the least amount of points. Do we understand? That's important. Okay. The object of the game is to get the least amount of points. We're playing golf rules here, so points are bad. So, as all play dates inevitably go, you will be making up new rules to this game as you play. Every time the music stops, whoever is left holding the ball will gain a point, but they will then be able to make a new rule that will be implemented in the next round. These new rules will accumulate as you go. Be creative, but be careful. If your rule is too unfair, you'll hear this sound from the ever-omniscient mom. The picture and the sound effect does not match. And if your rule is too unfair and you hear that sound, you will gain a dreaded point. Any questions?
Who decides if it's unfair?
Mom. Steve, you shall be first to possess the potato. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. Front potato.
Isn't there supposed to be music?
Yep.
make intense eye contact with people.
Love it.
Make it
Intense eye contact as you're throwing it to the person?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I
Go
love
in both
that.
directions at once.
And here we go, front potato. Tim, what's your point? Or, sorry, what's your rule?
What's my rule? You have to use your left hand.
Which order are you
We're
left-handed?
going southpaw here. All right. Eye contact accumulates. So we have eye contact and left hand.
All right.
And front
I was looking at you.
I think so. All right, Tim, what's your new rule? Oh, added rule.
It's my new added rule. I think we're gonna do this with one eye.
Close one eye. Still have the eye contact. Doesn't matter which we got the left hand, we got eye contact there, close one eye, and front potato.
Every reception's already. What is
What's your rule?
what is
Sorry,
my
what's
rule?
your rule?
My rule is everybody has to sit down.
We still have one eye. We're doing left hands, and we have eye contact. And front potato. Jesse, how are you? All right, and this, we're doing one more?
No, that was the last
That
one.
was it. Okay, we're gonna end it there because it's getting too. and we're tired and we want to snap. All right, everyone stand up. And Jesse, come on up here to get this close.
With one eye and one hand.
Yeah.
All right. So with 3 points in that game, which means third place, it's Cassidy. And then with 2 points each, we have Steve and Tim.
Oh!
Our total 2. Cassidy with 0. And Tim with 5.
We want to make a gift of that. That's wonderful. Okay. Good job, everybody. And
You
you,
do.
I want to bring attention to the fact that this is Steve's championship sweatband. He wore it in his first game that he won, and he has worn it ever since. And I've heard him talking backstage about how there's some sweat in there. All right.
Or every episode, Shannon.
It is now intermission time for our dear audience, where you can go into the lobby and view our exhibit from Remy Brooks and Hannah Macon. And all of those are for sale, or you can buy some t-shirts that are out there. But our contestants will receive no such break. We finally come to it, folks. The players know, the audience knows, we all knew it was coming. The exemplar of Saturday activities.
Oh, yes.
Do we know what it is?
I want to be forced on it.
Fort building! And for the first time in Thorn In My Side history, this intermission task will be a collaborative project. Contestants, your task is to team up to build the best fort you can with the objects provided. Everything on this stage, please don't violate any fire codes.
Except the podium.
Except the podium, well, we didn't say that, but we did say don't use the grid, you know.
Could you imagine?
Don't cover the lights with the blankets, but everything else is free play. 2 important rules. Oh, I already read it. Firstly, for the sake of fire safety, the fort must have 2 points of egress. But do we know what that means? Seems like we don't know what that means. Okay. This
way to the egress.
It means two doors. Secondly, please do your best to not block the screen because we need that for 100%. Your time starts now.
Well, I take it in stride, and I feel so alive, but I don't know what to do. It's a thorn in my side. Well, I'm having a blast, but the world moves so fast. Oh, it's a point of pride. It's a thorn in my side.
Architectural vision we have on display here. All right, but as always, we're going to put our craft aside. Can't. So we're going to proceed anyway. But contestants, come on. Let's start with 3rd point of egress. Contestants, come on out of your forts. Increase the point values in our second half, which we call getting thorny. Getting thorny! Getting thorny! We're gonna start getting thorny by playing one of our favorite games. It is the Fun Percent. Contestants, you will be presented with a question, then must guess what percentage of audience members answered yes. Closest without going over wins the point. You understand? Play this every time. All right. Our first one, we asked this audience. According to the nursery rhyme, Saturday's child works hard for a living. Do you work hard most Saturdays? We asked this audience. Tim, what percentage of this audience answered yes? Do they work hard most Saturdays?
41%.
41%. All right, Cassidy.
If they work hard on Saturdays, 40%.
40%. All right, and Steve.
35.
35. Let's take a look. Can we see it? It's 10%. 10%. Here's a question for the front row. Can you see the fun percent? You can? I will read it out for you also. All right. Next question we asked this audience. Do you often skip showering on Saturdays? Cassidy, what percentage of this audience answered yes? Keep in mind, it's not Saturday today, so we can't tell by
of you don't shower.
27 said yes. Okay, Steve.
42.
42, Guarente.
Skipping showering. I'm gonna go with 43.
43.
Oh!
It's 60. Wow. All right.
Filthy weekenders. Gross.
The next thing we asked this audience. The Swedish people traditionally practice Lourdes Godes, which encourages children to abstain from sweets until Saturday. Do you like Swedish fish? We asked this audience. Steve, what do you think? Present to this audience that likes Swedish fish.
57.5.
57.5. All right, Tim.
23.
Okay, and Cassidy.
80!
Yes.
Let's take a look. It's 64. All right, so we won't start stocking Swedish fish. All right. Oh, yeah. The next thing we asked this audience, would you describe yourself as efficient with chores? Tim, what do you think? Even when the floor is lava, what do you think?
35.
35, right, Cassidy?
52.
52, and Steve?
36.
36. Let's take a look. It's 30. Next thing we asked this audience, in the past year, have you actually watched Saturday Night Live when it airs live on Saturday night? Cassidy.
Thinking of myself as
Yeah, have you watched it in the past year live?
I think one of the funniest SNL jokes I've seen in a while.
68.
32. You're making me do math. 32?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Steve.
Boy. This seemed easier watching her do it. 22?
22. All right, and Tim.
I'm going for 10%.
10%. All right, let's take a look. It's 14. Now, last question we asked this audience. Saturday is named after the planet Saturn, which looks like it is hula hooping. Can you hula hoop? Steve.
31.
31. All right, Tim.
54.
54. And Cassidy.
18.
18. All right. So let's take a look. It's 31. We have for this edition of 1%. Jesse, points please. I'd love to see some hula hooping after this.
All right. For 1%, Cassidy got 0. Steve got 1. And Tim took it home with 4. Cassidy had 0. And Tim at 9.
Okay. Let's turn our attention to Cassidy's sweatshirt, which says,
It's all fun and games till Act 2.
we're in Act 2! It's Act 2 now. We're going to turn our attention to this triumph of innovation. Congrats, contestants. Let's celebrate your collective erection. Steve!
Again, my eyes are up here.
My eyes are just on the script. Keep reading. You all decided to laugh at that. Steve! party would you like to throw in honor of the completion of this sport? What kind of party would this sport?
What kind of party?
I don't know. Tell us about this sport.
This is the fortress of triumphant cooperativity, and it should have this ball in front to prevent unwarranted ingress.
That's when you seal baby egresses.
Stacked with egresses for the repopulation of the earth, and we will celebrate it with a biodiversity party.
That sounds like an absolute gas. And yet, there's one other Saturday tradition we have not yet addressed. As we all know, in Eastern European folklore, Saturday is the ideal day to, yes, you guessed it, hunt vampires. For the ill-informed amongst you, people born on a Saturday are said to have particular proficiency battling bloodsuckers. If you don't betim evas, look it up. It will be up to you. You ready? It will be up to you to prevent Draculas from perforating your partygoers in a game we're calling Vampire Weekend. All right, come on up to right below the stage, party guests. There's a lot of you, so scoot down. All right. Now, contestants, can you all see? Yeah. Okay. Contestants, one by one, you will select one of these fine folks to invite into your fort. However, 3 of them are vampires in disguise. All of the vampires have one thing in common, which will be revealed to the audience shortly. Contestants, amongst you, you have 1 bulb of garlic. To repel the first vampire let in. It's a collaborative, Cassidy, you're going to get the... It is some old model magic that I just...
Garlic, Shannon.
It's garlic! Alright. You have 1 bulb of garlic to repel the first vampire let in. After that, if any of you admits a vampire into your fort, you are out. Last one standing gets 3 points. Second gets 2 points. First out gets 0. Do we understand? No.
No, I think we missed the first
I'm going to
rule.
say it one more time.
We were being very funny.
You are going to one by one select one of these fine folks, each of these fine folks, to enter your fort and come to your biodiversity party. However, 3 of them are vampires in disguise, and as we all know, they need to be invited in. Right? Do we get that? Okay. All of the vampires have one thing in common, which will be revealed to the audience shortly. You're not going to know what that one thing is. Okay? Contestants, amongst you, you have 1 bulb of garlic to repel the first vampire let in. After that, if you admit a vampire into your fort, you're out. Okay? So you're trying to figure out what's the trait among them that makes them a vampire. Do we understand? Kind of. Great. We're just going to start playing. Okay. Jesse, show everyone the trait that all the vampires share. Don't look. You guys don't look. Cover your eyes. Oh, you can't see it.
I can't see it. Oh, okay. Got it.
Audience got it? Okay.
I feel like exclusion from the biodiversity party isn't something the biodiversity party is
Yeah,
about.
I think that vampires would turn everything into a vampire and make it not a biodiversity party.
But then you have vampire crocodiles and vampire...
All right, we're gonna start with Tim. Tim, are you ready?
Sure.
Tim, who's getting into the party?
Is that Dory over there?
You need to invite Dory in.
Please come in, Dory.
I'm good, it's done.
You go in, and this is why we wanted 2 points of egress. So you can go in and you can go out.
There's curling in there.
Careful, the couch is on pedestals.
Okay, don't mind if I do.
Alright, Dory's struggling with that. We're gonna find out. Oh, looks like he's not a vampire. Oh, he was a vampire. Great start. Yep, okay, got it.
Egress.
Do I have to stay in there?
No. Oh my god. That would be quite the thing. In these COVID times.
Are you gonna get your play?
Garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, okay, garlic.
You'll exit this way and loop back around back in the audience.
Okay, so now we have one vampire found. Think about the traits Dory had. Alright. That was a nightbound fiend in disguise. Luckily, your garlic saved you from a party foul of the highest order. But now it's gone, so go ahead. Steering. Not where. Okay.
Jeez. Dawn.
You gotta invite her in.
Dawn, please come into my biodiversity party. And do not eat all of the luscious things in here that we are cultivating.
John's
If you
going
find
in.
any garlic, we could use it.
There's
There's multiple egresses.
There's a lot of egresses. Alright. I'm hearing screams from within.
It's a vampire.
Alright, that was a vampire. Steve, you've been eaten. Okay. Ye gods! An undead hottie is in there, crushing on your most innocent guest. I'm sorry, Steve. You should have been born on a Saturday. Cassidy, it's your turn. We've already found 2 vampires.
Wow. Jackson, will you come into my
Jackson's been invited in.
Use the easy dress. Egress.
We're gonna use the east egress. Jackson was invited in and did not eat everybody. It's now your turn. There's a vampire here.
Jess, will you please come into our secret fort? OMG.
She's going to the east egress. OMG, hashtag OMG. In she goes. Alas, because of you, Tim, your party goers are noshing with a Nosferatu, so that means Cassidy is our All right, Jesse, audience, thank you so much for your participation. Keep those. All right. Jesse, how do our contestants do?
Jesse, will you reveal the trait as well
Oh,
for
yes,
the
please.
contestants?
There was no hoodie. That was what it's hoodies.
So it was the double negative that messed me up pretty badly. I was like, oh, if they have no hoodie, then they're not a vampire. That's not how that works. All right. Yep, thank you, Jesse. Jesse does Howard does
All right, Steve got turned into a vampire first with 0 points. Tim got second eaten, so he got second points too. And Cassidy's on the board with 3. Total to Steve with 4, Cassidy with 3, Tim with 11.
As always, our final challenge for tonight's edition of Thorn In My Side will be Hardcore Thorn. This Saturday is coming to a close. Time to eat a bunch more Sugar Brand Sugar Flakes and head to bed. But, oh no! Mom and Dad just pulled into the driveway. Back early from their date. And you haven't thought of a lie to explain how Mom's favorite vase broke.
Don't
not want to get on that woman's pets. You thought you'd have all night. You thought you'd have all night to lie in bed, hopped up on sugar to devise the most amazing dramatic lie. One so crazy, they just have to believe it. Because no one contestants, you have until I finish reading the credits to come up with the best line to explain the broken vase. You can make some notes with these. Your brains. When the time's up, you'll each be given 30 seconds to tell your big lie before Mom and Dad cut you off. Your time starts now. You're just going to think of these in your head. All right? Awesome. Okay, while they're composing in their brains, I'd like to thank you all for coming to this month's Thorn In My Side. This show is produced by the Hooker-Dunham Theater and Gallery and is supported by your generous donations. Tonight's edition was written by Jay Gelter, Ben Stockman, Jesse Tidd, and me, Shannon Ward. Ben's in the booth, Jesse's in the house, Jay's running around, and Cameron Cobain is running the lobby. Thank you, Cameron. Please join us next month in February. A day. I don't know. It's the third February. Be sure to follow the Hooker-Dunham on Facebook and Instagram or sign up for our email list and just check on our website because, you know, this was supposed to be last week and we changed it. So you all knew. You all get the memo. You know what to do. You can catch up on our previous award-winning episodes on BCTV. We actually just posted a new one this week. The theme, medieval times. Dory is in that one. Join 3 brave contestants on the quest of a lifetime by finding the link on our website and social media pages where you will find many more amazing episodes. Breakfast is coming soon. If you would like to be a future contestant, you may sign up in the lobby. Also in the lobby, you will find official Thorn In My Side t-shirts. Show your love of Thorn In My Side by purchasing one tonight or at future shows while supplies last. And be the talk of the town when people go, what's that? And time! Contestants! It's like a serial killer. You will now share your lies with us. First, Tim will share his lie. Set the clock and begin. Go ahead. You have 30 seconds.
All right, so after the war, they built a town just over the river, and it's there to do secret tests. And they tried out a new bomb, and it was so big and powerful that it shook our house. It was like it was crazy. I was looking outside, and the tree was still, and the house was like, and I looked over after I realized that the tree was still, and I saw your face, and it was like, and then it went, and I was like, oh no!
And that was your time. Okay. Now.
Okay, so after the news broke that like Donald Trump got his Twitter back, everyone's phone started blowing up like, and so all that like aggressive tweeting and stuff shook your vase and broke it. So don't blame it on me, blame it on Donald Trump.
And last, Steve.
So, I was trying to put Tim and Cassidy to bed. They started fighting, and I tried to stop them, but they knocked your vase over.
All right, so audience, we will now use the classic applause as voting system to determine who wins this game. The more you are impressed by them, the louder you should cheer for them. So based on the applause, how do we feel about Tim's excuse? All right, and Cassidy. And Steve. Jesse, do you have that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Jesse, it's time for the final vote count. Jesse, what prizes do we have first? What prize do we have for third place?
Oh, I gotta remember.
Yes.
Third place, we have a jar for ball money.
Activity. In second place.
We have this wonderful collection of comics of Zit's Crack of Noon.
And first place.
We have a Star Wars The Mandalorian calendar with wonderful sayings such as, such a large bounty for such a small package. Come on, baby, do the magic hand thing.
That's what all the fuss is
Spit
about?
that out.
Oh, and spit that out, that's totally there.
Yep.
From this year?
It is the
It is
current
this year.
that's why it's first
2023.
praise.
We decided to make it first place because it's a current calendar that you can use. All right, now to business. Jesse, who is in third place? How many points?
Third place with 5 points is Cassidy.
Either Steve or Tim are this month's Thorn in My Side champion. Jesse, how many points did Steve receive?
Steve has 7.
Oh,